عسلامة حبايبي اللي قاعدين تفرجوا فينا كل معاكم مستر سيروس. في لحظة بركي العادة ناقص طرف الحس. بس مش نقص الحس، فيش واحدة كاسك فوالا. ايه عالدخل يا ربي العمل عليك. لا سامع مش مسبر برشا، مش خلاكم برشا بالمشوار اللي بيزود هذايا. عسلامة حبايبي اللي قاعدين تفرجوا فينا كل معاكم مستر سيروس. نرجع ديريكت مول دانغانرومبا فيما قاسينا اخر مرة في الباب كمان ترايل، اما مازلت باش تقرا بعضها تو. قعدت نخمم عندي تو نهارين ظهري ما لعبتش. اي من هو لدوز تو 14 يعني لعبت لدوز اللي فاتوا نسمو 14 تو. قعدنا نلم مستيش الجو والفازة فيش باش تكتب هذا. قعدت نخمم فيها الحكايه نلقى اللي they can't trust each other تو بعد الفازة هذيا. باش تكتب هذا تو باش تكتب هذا على الاخر معناها اللي بالطبيعه باش تكمل الحكايه به. No one uttered a word. Everyone stood in silence, wearing long, contemplative faces. كحبيت but then désolé الميكروفون تاعها ورجع. There's something I'd like to tell you about Maizuno. Yes, that's correct. Do you remember what I said to you before the class trial? قعدت ظهري في محاج. You said you must uncover the truth behind the incident yourself. You were trying to make me realize Maizuno's betrayal myself. Me, completely unaware I was being deceived, stupidly trusting her while being made a suspect. Yes, Maizuno tried to throw you to the wolves. That's unshakable fact. That's an unshakable fact. But she was conflicted all the way to the end because of that. She was thinking of you in her last moments. What? In her last moments, she was thinking of me? What? Don't say something so baseless. Something nobody can know. There's no longer any way to ask her. Even without asking her, you can still use your logic. Maizuno's final thoughts were of how you could she could save you. The evidence for that is in the dying message she left with her last remaining strength. She would have left that message if she didn't care what happened to you. بطبيعة إذا كان بلاش ميساج هذاك باش يلقاها هي ميتة بيدوش تقتل بعض. That was probably just her way of getting back at Kota for killing her. Yes, that is a possibility. However, that's not what I think. She was conflicted about deceiving you and about killing someone. That's why her plan failed. Her conflict invited failure. Ironic, isn't it? Why are you telling me this? Because you are a person who can overcome. Because you can overcome the deaths of your friends, Maizuno and Kuata, and move forward. That's not what you are, and you'll never be able to conquer these extraordinary circumstances. Overcome the deaths of my friends? I can't do that. They're not friends. تعرفت اليوم عندك 4 أيام 5 أيام 4 أيام. I will carry that with me for the rest of my lives. On verra. I won't overcome. Maizuno's death and Kuata's death, I will carry those with me forever and ever. In carrying these moments, I will press forward. You've chosen a much more difficult road, but I expect you can handle it. She let out a small laugh as she spoke. شو تموت هي بعد؟ اسمع مش كل ما تعلق برسوناج باش يموت. اسمع Hey Nike, why do how did you know I wanted to talk to you about Maizuno? That because I'm an Esper. فزت اسمع. I'm kidding. It was just a feeling. Kill free or live hard. Chapter 1. End. Survivors 13. تك 12. 100 واحد يا اخي نسيت 12 واحد من الزيرو. اي هاكم انا استنيت وبعد كملت 3 فرد مره. هايت. Okay. Obtain the present despair's bat. You can find it in the present menu. علاش انا خيت البريزنت هذا؟ Save yes كحبيت. تيني. تك. هلا. صدق. Night time. Okay به. What? شبيه ساكت؟ شي يقولي هذه الوحدة اللي وات شبيه ما حبش يعمل حتى شيء. نزلت غادي gone مش gone بركة تلمع البلاصة وليت gone without a trace. It's as if nothing ever happened, as if nothing was ever there. All traces of Maizuno has been scrubbed, polished out of existence. It's exactly as he said. What did he say? After the class trial, as we were on our way back upstairs, Monokuma said to us, Alright, the class trial is over, so I went ahead and took care of that. نقرا فيها كلمة أخرى الجملة. pesky corpse. It's cool, it's cool. No need to thank me. Seeing your guys' smiling faces is all I think I need. Besides, she won't be so pretty once she starts rotting, and it is kind of a health code violation. Yeah, لوجيك مش خلوها تقتل بعضها. حبهمش يموتوا هكاك حبهم يموتوا يقتلوا بعضهم. We weren't even allowed to pay any of them proper respects, not Maizono, Enoshima, or Kuwata, because this is how they do things here. As my mind proceeded the absurdity, the nightmarishness of the situation, I headed back to the cafeteria where everyone was waiting for me. هذاك ايش عندي بشامة دخلت لوحدك اهو. Whoops. Sorry it took so long. Now you can daijoubuka? You sure took your damn sweet time just looking around your room. I was about to come get you. Shut up. Sorry. Now on to your debriefing. Was your room cleaned? I know I'd have trouble sleeping in a room with a dead body long enough. تضحك. Hey, so my room was spotless. It's like there was never anything there at all. Like nothing ever happened. I imagine it would be difficult to stay in a room where a murder took place. Why not use Maizono's? I feel like Atas. That's difficult for me to move into her room. It still smells like her. Atas. And besides, I think it would be wrong to avert my eyes from the reality of Maizono's death. Naigi, come on, cheer up. You gotta turn that throne upside down. Yeah, sure. بعد مش نقلب بعضها نزلنا تو. شكون تقولوا باش يموت بعد هذا؟ شكون باش يموت تو؟ Besides, if we all work together, I'm sure we'll get out of here. So let's all join hands and push forward with a great big smile. Cut the crap. You're not making anyone feel any better. Voila. A murder still took place regardless of your preaching. It won't be long before we see fallout. Hey, كحبيت consequence. Murder isn't just a fantasy or a nightmare anymore, and everyone here is uncomfortably aware of it. We can all thank Sayaka Maizono for firing the first shot. But we gotta work together and fight back. I guess the puppet master so no one else gets hurt. Cut the crap. What did I just say? Cut the crap. You're not making anyone feel any better. Work together, fight back. What is it? It seems, however, whoever is behind this, the puppet master, so to speak, has far more power than we had imagined. This puppet master took over Kibugamine Academy despite its heavy security and then fortified it further. He built the seemingly high-tech Monokuma. He assembled a vast store of daily necessities for us. And above all, there is that execution. Far too much effort have been put into all of this. That this could be the work of a mere madman is unfathomable. I believe it's safe to say that resistance is not our best interest. If so, what are we to do? We abide by the rules if we absolutely want out. Then cheat everyone else. Well, the game. I can't. What was that? I don't want to leave if it's meant someone else has to die. I can't bear to kill anyone else. Voila. قتلت شكون قبل؟ Kuwata, he's dead because we voted for him. We killed him. Yeah, he did it first time. But dude, you know, if we hadn't voted for him, we'd all have gotten executed instead. Raison de plus. Would you have been okay with that? Indeed, any further attempt at self-flagellation and we'll have crossed the border into masochism. Fujisaki, you're not the bad guy here, neither are Kuwata and of course Maizono either. This is all his doing, you know. Bon, techniquement, il vous a poussé, hein? You had it in yourself. He coerced us into casting those ballots, and who knows what would have happened if we had said no. He called it an execution, but in the end, the puppet master is still the one who pulled the trigger, so it's not ourselves we should hate, but the damn puppet master. Nighttime affair? Nighttime day. Okay, time. نفسك تمكن عادة ما فدني شيء به. What was that? All of this is on us. That's rough, man. A piece of shit always saying whatever the hell he wants. Shit, ضايفلت حاجة. ضل يسبب خاطر قاعدين يحكوا عليه بالخايب والحاجة هيك. And just like that, our tumultuous day drew to a close. A day that had brought with 3 victims, Maizono, Enoshima, and Kyoto. Enoshima is زحمة ترى كيف. But that was just the beginning. Our despair was just beginning. Oops. Weekly Shonen Despair Magazine. Weekly Shonen Jump. لا. شو مين حاطين هذوك مزوز في التصويرة؟ شو مين حاطين هذوك مزوز في التصويرة؟ ليه عاد؟ ايش هذوك الشموت؟ Next day, Monokuma's morning announcement summoned us to the gymnasium. What's he gonna have us do this time? It started so suddenly, so unexpectedly, that in our overwhelming fear, we were almost helpless to resist. Okay. بالله يشيمورا بالله بالله. That feels good to be a good workout. Being indoor all the time is bad for your body. You're the one who locked us up in here. Don't fret the small stuff. That's my motto. I just said something cool, didn't I? Have I won you over? Have you fallen so hard for me you could die? Is the weight of your love crushing? Voilà, بلي غفص الخرا. What do you want from us? Surely you did not call us here simply to exercise. Simply to exercise? What do you mean simply? You only mock my workout because you can't handle my workout. The Monokuma workout is filled to the brim with secret techniques from the monkey assassin style. Techniques passed down through the generations from a secret fighting style used in an empire of darkness. It sounds like the kind of embarrassing idea a middle schooler would come up with. Yeah, yep. Whatever, just answer the question. Did you really call us here just to do some exercise? Goodness gracious, heavens no, I don't have that kind of time. So, for every class trial to survive, a whole new world inside the academy will be made available to you. Whoa, a new world? Don't you think it'd be kind of suckish if you had to spend the whole lives here without any excitement? ماش تكبر الماب معنا كل مرة نملي زنديس أكبر بلايص. Oh fuck. Plus your Generation Zers start getting all cranky when you run out of things to do. So with that, you're free to begin exploring. جينيراسيون تاع تو اللي ابارتير من 2005 كنت ماشي يتسموا جينيراسيون زد. احنا جينيراسيون اكس 12. انا معناها زي 90. So with that, you're free to begin exploring, enjoy the post-trial world to your heart's content. Leaving us with just that for an explanation, Monokuma disappeared. In any case, a new world, a whole new, like a way out. The chances of that are low, are zero. والله zero. Yeah, alright, so let's speed up and move out. Once we've completed our rounds, we'll rendezvous in the cafeteria for a debriefing. كالعادة. Come on, everyone disappeared. Okay. Okay. Yes, leave the room. باه نمشي ليش نزربها هذه الفازة هذه؟ أهلا. نو مازال داي تايم دونك خلينا نحكي معاه. يخش كومبيتونس أخرى ولا حاجة. Hey Nix, have you seen what's inside the showcase? What showcase? It's pretty bad, dude. I mean, real bad. What the fuck? What's so bad about it? I don't see anything unusual here. No, would you, being a layman? But this is a terrifying trap, dude. There's a message from the outer gods hidden in the object lined up in the case, dude. What? What are they talking about? I can see this is a prophecy of destruction. Get me out of here, someone please. اسمع متسلسيش تكتب بعضها بعض. I have no idea what's going on, but it's probably best if I just ignore him. What the fuck? ماشي. Okay, get out. Get out. أهلا. مش برشا البرسوناج هذا. Nagi, take a look at that. What? The shutters blocking the staircase have disappeared. It seems we now have access to the second floor. Donc 3 étages ولا plus ou moins. لا étage بركة ما étage الآخر كبير. However, it's time like these that the reconnaissance of already exploring territory is most vital. Pretty smart thinking, huh? Even I am impressed with me. I'll leave the school zone to you. Ok, boy. Bon, pas besoin, je me suis donc. The shutters blocking the stairs have disappeared. Disappeared تحت الشربة. Is this what Murukima meant by a whole new world? In that case, what's waiting for us? يمشي بين اطلع. Okay, كولر زرقاء there. This is the second floor. I wonder if there's any information to be found here. There has to be. Okay. Pool. شنقة يتعوم. شنقة يتعوم هذاك. إنه شمالي مات شبيني أنا. نو ده شباب. لا عاش اسمع. لا نعرفش اسمي. What the fuck؟ متر ايه جملة. ليش هو اللي يدخل بالتواليت لا تاع البنات معناها. Hey Nike, hey listen, there's a pool in the back. A pool. Like, I know. I heard the first. Voila, I heard it. There's a bunch of exercise equipment in the. باهي برك. Yeah. أزهينا بنحاول نحفظ اساميهم نحاول. أزهينا pretty excited خاطر شنو فهم برشا ديزيليمون تاع جيم بلاي اللي ترسين نلعب الجو هذيا ورا بعضها ما نجمش نلعبها كي نقعد جامعة نلعبهاش نرجع ننسى كل شيء ترسين نعاود نسمع توتوريال. أزهينا pretty excited. Yep. بتعمل هنا أنت؟ Have you checked the pool out yet, Fujisaki? Not yet. Don't like swimming. Wear swimsuits. عليه. I can buy that. She doesn't really look like the type who would go around showing off her bikini. But there's apparently a bunch of off. I might try it out. Workout? You? That's kind of surprising. But I'm a little uneasy about going in to the changing room. Do you not want to? It's not that I don't want to. Just camera. عندها issue with the changing room. ديديكاس ال chi. تعرفها. Now that I have an idea what has issue with changing rooms even means, okay? She has a dick. Doesn't want to show her dick. With the second floor open, we have more space to move about in. We're telephone notes. And we even gained access to a swimming pool we can use for exercise or relaxation. Our lives here are becoming quite comfy. If it means our quality of life keeps improving like this, it could deal with the occasional class trial. Yes, I mean, كاش تقعدوا تنقصوا, there would be no one to live with, man. What the fuck? Ooh, okay. Hey, this is a bit over the top, man. بتريح جملة. A real gun? We're not on a battlefield, so why would something like this تدخل التواليت تاع البنات تكذب بعض? Don't. The changing room past this door. It would be a woman's changing room. So kind, no gentlemen allowed. سينو تكذب بعضها. GG. به. Can I turn? Whoa, what did I even do? What? Okay. ما فماش حاجة importante. Pour l'instant, j'espère pas معناها changing room. If you want to go into the changing room, you use your ID. Okay. fuck. Yeepers. To unlock the changing room door, simply place your ID card atop the card reader beside the door. However, the security around the changing rooms is unmatched, so you can only get into the guy's changing room with the guy's ID. Don't forget. What if someone sneaks while someone else has the door open? All the involved parties will be viewed as engaging in illicit sexual activity. Well, they can do sexual activities معناها في الدورتوار معناها. خلقتك كان في changing room معناها عندي sexual activities. See that Gatling gun on the ceiling? Okay. Could I think that yeah. Borrow another's if a male borrowed a female's electroid, could he then enter a woman's changing room? Crap, I didn't think of that. Oops, I never would have guessed such a barbaric, cowardly, conniving loophole existed. And how about we do this? I'll make a new rule. You are forbidden for lending your iDoit to anyone. Okay. That way you guys can't go around giving your electroids away. Me and my quick thinking 100% cotton brain pure genius. Though I doubt anyone here would trust that. Yeah. No. مش مسرق. haven't you? High schoolers are basically walking libidos. You know, yeah, kids your age even get the huts for water bottles. That's nasty, dude. That's Barsha Fanta. That's really nasty. To keep you from making any number of terrible mistakes, I gotta crank security up to 11. Then you should be equally strict about the dormitory as well. See, هذاك شنو قاعد نحكي أنا من قبل. There's no saying it could happen there, say a male or female spending the night in the same room. I simply wish to maintain the sanctity of the school. I have no interest in what happens in the dorms. عليكم حرام علينا. Bon, في بلايص معنا. Yeah, want to kill the mood. Way to kill the mood. I'm gonna go for a swim to cheer myself up. علاش؟ كنت معاملة على حاجة أنتِ؟ Celeste, Friska, either of you wanna come with? I just like getting my face wet. Okay. I'm sorry, I have to pass. Why? Swimming is always the answer. I'm guessing that only applies to you. Yeah, the swimming مش كوني به. أدخل. Apparemment هذا épisode à exploration. Oh, nice. Okay, nice. Directement أعتقد. عيني مش غادي. باش قالوا يلعب هاني بوب اسمها رديتها اسمها هاني بوب. Okay, a poster. This is technically still a school. Is it really appropriate to be hanging posters like this in here? I don't know. شو نشوف كان هذوك مزوز معناها. واو. الورقة هذيك شنو اللي على الحيط؟ لحظة. What's this? I can't see what's this. Hop. Voilà, ça sert à rien. دخلت لهنا بنشوف كان بوستر معناها. باهي. swimming. اوكي. انا شو ادخل بعدي في الماء. I still can't see anything. شنقا غارقة الأخرى. بعد نحكي معناها مش تاو. نزلنا في الأوبزرفيشن. It's a locker. Soft نقرا فيها. Sort of an obligatory poolside fixture. Okay, thanks. Yes. Leave the pool. Leave the changing room. امشي. إذا حاب نزربها البارتي هذا. Leave. Yes. باه. زيد leave هذه زيد. أي عاد فكس باه. شوف فما آخر في الإيتاج. شو نقولوا فما زعما. باه. هذا بول وشوفناه. ايش بات لاقي فما التواليت بنات ولاد فما ديفيرونس على التواليت الاخرى شبيه تلاقي بوف فماش ديفيرونس كبيره لحظه شو الفقاعه هذوك جزء واحد موف كاو به لا يس what the fuck به what else is there what's this كلاس عاديه علاش كلاس بيسكو ما يقراوش علاش كلاس بون سكول شنو بتاع ايش مكتوب في الواحد مونوكيما سليبينج ساكورا برمش ترين فما ما تبش تمسكاسيون عبر A new word was referring to this floor should give this area thorough investigation. Yeah برا مشي ترين alright كيف تحب مش بسيف كل شيء بسيف كان مش هنا shit there's so much to explore خاطر مش على توا ما يقلقنيش الاكسبلور بون عليكم انتوما زاده خاطر تفرجوا اما ليبراري فما زاده اما جست خاطر بعديك في الانفستيغاسيون مزمره على الاخر جو سيبوز نكمل what the fuck الوول بيبرز Realism ain't all it's chalked up to be. Bye bye. Ok. نزلت الليبراري شكون زعما في الليبراري نلقاه؟ l'auteur c'est sûr شكون اخر زعما نلقاه؟ بوف اصلا نسيت شكون مازالوا حيين. شامان ريتو قبيله دونك l'auteur النوبل وشكون الاخر؟ بوخ تاكو والاخرى اللي ما نعرفش شنو هي به اما ما نحبش نحكي معاها ما بون ميساج You should be pretty happy right Fukawa look at how many books there هذاك علاش قلتها الاولانيه يعني There isn't anything here that I'm interested in reading It's quite a collection, but the selection is rather underwhelming. There's neither light novel nor manga anywhere to be found. ما كاخديش انت شو بدك تتابع مع مانجا بس. Light novels, manga, that's trash. It's من فضلك احتراماتك. Isn't even worth reading. Now, Mr. Toko Fukuwa, romance novels of which you are so enamored share many elements with. Don't you dare compare my pure, unadulterated love stories with that abhorrent waste of ink and paper. We can't even call that purpose, it's just a jumble of letters. Burn every last bit of it. You say that, but I see an avid fan of gay pulp beneath اسمه yaoi معناها your furious wailing and gnashing of teeth. Gay pulp, anime, manga, that doujinshi crap you draw, that's all. Artifacts of filthy and pure subcultures that will be long gone 5 years from now. Side bush. I feel dirty just saying these words. I think I'm going to throw up. I've never understood كيفاش بنات مغرومين بالياوي alors que هما اصلا ما همش دي ليزبيان. Bon, ما همش دي gay. Bon, gay تقال على دو سكس ما همش. فهمتش علاش ما فهمتش كيفاش بنات مغرومين بالياوي ما فهمش. What's so attractive about إذا كان الرومانس مانا مش الكوتي ياوي اللي يعجب. إذا كان الكوتي ياوي كيفاش alors que أنت ماكش ليزبيان. I don't get it. لا بحق I don't get it. What's so attractive باش ترى انت زوز عباد من السكس اوبوزي. I don't know. ما نعرفش اسكو هذا حكايه ليتيرير ولا فيتيشيزم ولا ما شنو. I don't get it. اللي كان مش مغروم لي يحكي يقول لي في الكومنتير خلينا نفهم شويه. لا I really don't get it. الحق I really don't get it. انا واحد من الناس ما تخويش خاطر حتى الولاد مغرومين باليوري. لا انا واحد من الناس مش مغروم باليوري حتى تعرف ça m'intéresse pas du tout. Why? Insolent fool. I have never been more afraid to be around two people. ليش نحكي معك انتيش؟ What? باش ناخذ من الميداين؟ اوكي. باه. توغامي اسمه هذا توغامي. باه. This library is absolutely fascinating. Fascinating? That's none of your concern. ما عادش تقولي بلاش. ما شباب في الطاولة. اكتب انتجو. An envelope is sitting atop of dusty shelf. It looks like a letter could be coming. Administrative office. It's quite a layer of dust. Probably been sitting here for a while. Let's see what's inside. Isn't it kind of rude to be peeking? Not reading it, I suppose. When I opened the dust-covered envelope, I found a single sheet of paper inside. I begin to read the words arranged there on the paper. Notice from Academy. For many years, Kibugamine Academy has dedicated itself to the cultivation of world-class talent. The Academy, operating under special government sanction, has a long-standing tradition of producing the highest quality graduates in all fields, many of whom are still flourishing in society. Nevertheless, it has come to pass that this glorious work must for the time being be placed on hold. Took down the school. We bitterly regret having to make this decision, but the grave problem which has arisen has our hands tied. However, this does not spell the end of Kibugamine Academy. We fully intend to reinstate operations as soon as the aforementioned problem has been remedied. In conclusion, we would like to offer our sincere thanks to everyone who has provided their support and assistance over the years. معناها كده بعضها يسكروا لي كل شيء. أنا فهم بلوت ورا البلوت معناها. And in addendum قاعد نتعلم برشا كلام جديد. In addendum, we would like to make it known that we are waiting to receive approval from the relevant branches of the government before formally ceasing operations here at Kibugamine Academy. What the? I see. Fascinating. It seems the Academy has officially speaking closed its doors, and guessing by how much dust was on this letter, it probably didn't happen recently either. I'd say 5 years. 1 year, okay. Feasibly has been written more than a year ago, so you're saying it's possibly Academy's door has been shut for at least that long? Yes. The puppet master probably commandeered the abandoned Academy to use as stage for his game. Zama. But when I got here just a few days ago, كانت محلولة. There was nothing to suggest the school has been shut down or anything. Besides, if Kibukamini Academy has been closed, wouldn't news that have been spread name around تحت الجوفرنمون here, especially if, as you said, it's been out of operation for a year or more, and yet I never saw anything like that on the net. That would be the Puppet Master's hand at work. That's how he lured us all here. This is the kind of person who would build a courtroom and execution ground. Yeah. None of this should come as a surprise though. All of this assumes that the letter is the real thing. Voila. If it is legitimate, though, that answers one of the big mysteries about this academy. The reason we're the one students here is because the school's already been shut down. Like وحدكم. Simple yet elegant solution. Also, we bitterly regret having to make this decision, but the great problem is we fully intend to reinstate operation as soon as Voila, the great problem شنو هذاك? Sounds like there's a reason the academy was forced to shut its doors. But do you think it could also have something to do with what's happening to us now? If it does, then this could turn into a valuable clue for us in our search for the Puppet Master's objective. However, at this point in time, we can't really say either way. That knowledge only the Puppet Master has. The Puppet Master. His reason for trapping us here. If we figure that out, we can we get out of here? ما صعب شوي. كل شي تعرفوا باش تشدوه ما باش. كل شي تعرفوا باش تحصروه كلام. Or شكون مازال؟ كان نحكي وتاكو وذيك كنسكر. I'm flabbergasted. What about? Look at how many books are there في مش مانجا به. به أعتقد قاعدوا يحكيوا ناس الحكاية خط. بس هذاك. There's quite a bit of dust here. It's not very well lit. For a library, it's not a very suitable place to read. Is that a PC? It looks to be a fairly old model, it's covered in dust. It's plugged in, but it won't turn on. So it's broken. I thought we might be able to get and gather some information. وتبعت مساج. بقولهم لي أنت مش موت. Anyway, now I've got plenty good idea of what's here on the second floor. I should end the episode here. I can't say I didn't expect it, but there doesn't seem to be a way out of this floor either. Logique, I guess I just gotta hope the others found something more useful. Well, it's probably about time I head back to the cafeteria. أنا نقول لكم تو شو القصة على البزر داير. Mais نتقابل très bientôt في suite à l'esprit Danganronpa. راح نتقابل في الكافيتيريا. Non, مش نكتب هذا في bientôt. كالعادة في phase d'exploration, phase de تكتب هذا, phase d'investigation, class trial. Donc كملنا تو l'exploration. Aïe. Take care, ciao.